Well, well, well. Look at all these animals. Where do these animals come from? New pups. How you doing, buddy? You too. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Hey, everybody. High-Tech Hillbilly here. So here we have our solar setup. We have some newer panels. These are all used right over here in these frames. There's some on the back side of that solar shed. That direction is south. That direction is west, east. So you can see that we have our panels going in different directions. And that's because we have so many trees that we need coverage from different directions. So we have road fabric down and some gravel. We need to finish putting the gravel down. Our conduit was all exposed for many years, and it is so fragile it'll break and crack if you just look at it wrong from cooking in the sun. So we need to get that covered. We need to wire up these panels that we bought from the local electric supply. These were actually used panels that came off of a school. They're 230 watt panels. And we got them for about 55 cents a watt. Here's the other panels here. So this pad was much smaller, and we extended the pad using gravel and existing rock that we had. And we extended this out from basically to about here all the way out to here. We just used tractors and rock. That's what that big rock is down there. It's just been covered with gravel and road fabric. So the plan is to cover all these areas underneath and in between the solar panels with road fabric and gravel, so that the weeds don't come up. So these 4 panels here used to all be mounted to this single panel frame. They were mounted vertically, and what was happening is they were basically touching the ground, and they would get snow buried on top of them on the bottoms. And this here is one of the bottoms that, or one of the panel edges that was on the bottom, and it's kind of rotted a little bit. In fact, I need to clean this off because it's kind of blocking the solar cells, but they still work. They still put out good power. All 4 panels have a single leading edge right there. You can see it on this panel quite a bit. Here you can see how aluminum's all discolored right there. But the panels work, and that's all that matters. So we repurposed this existing frame, cut off the vertical braces, installed new horizontal braces, and now they're elevated above the snow. And all these frames that we built, they're just angle iron frames. 2-inch angle iron is the minimum. I would say 1.5 to 2-inch angle iron is the minimum that you want to use. So basically, to anchor these to the ground, we drilled a hole into the angle iron that's framed and touching the ground. You can't see it because of all the road fabric and gravel. So, and then we curved the angle iron. We bent one end of it to a hook shape like this. And we drove those pieces of angle iron into the gravel and through the hole that we made. And so it's literally anchoring it down. Each one of these solar panel frames, 2 of them in each one. So this set here is kind of tilted, offset from the rest, so I can catch a little bit more sun in the evenings. before it goes behind the house. It's important. One of the problems that we created for ourselves is that we didn't cover all of our conduit. All of this here, before we put this down recently, the conduit is all exposed. You can see it right there. Oops. In fact, you can see it right there. The conduit, the exposed conduit. What happens is it cooks in the sun. It becomes very brittle. And it'll crack and break just if you look at it wrong. So we're going to cover this. Try not to break it while we're doing it.